You don't experience your thoughts as guesses. You experience them as explanations. I noticed it the first time I confidently explained why I made a decision, then realized the explanation came after the decision had already happened. The reason felt solid, logical, personal, and completely retrofitted. The mind doesn't reveal its processes, it narrates them. What you hear inside your head is not the mechanism, it's the story your brain tells to make the mechanism feel coherent. Coherence feels like understanding. Understanding feels like control. From the outside, this looks like self-awareness. From the inside, it feels like insight. But most thoughts arrive fully formed, already tagged with certainty, already labeled as mine. The explanation shows up later, polished enough to pass as cause. By the time awareness asks where the thought came from, the answer already feels obvious. Number 10. A man explains his opinion instantly when asked. The speed feels like clarity. This is fluency as understanding bias. Ease mimics insight. Ease reduces doubt. Cause leads to effect. Certainty inflates. And questioning stops. Speed replaces depth. No 9. A woman believes she knows why she feels irritated. The reason feels accurate. This is affect confabulation. Emotion precedes explanation. Explanation restores order. Cause produces effect. Feeling becomes fact. And the narrative settles. The story calms the mind. Number 8. A man assumes his first interpretation is correct because it feels personal. This is ownership bias of cognition. Familiarity signals truth. Truth resists inspection. Cause leads to effect. Alternatives disappear. And confidence holds. The thought feels authored. Number 7. A woman struggles to explain a choice when pressed, then grows defensive. This is explanation gap threat. Uncertainty feels like exposure. Exposure triggers defense. Cause leads to effect. Belief hardens, and reflection stops. The illusion protects itself. Number 6. A man recalls past decisions as intentional, even when they were reactive. This is retrospective coherence. Memory edits causality. Edited memory stabilizes identity. Cause leads to effect. Agency feels continuous. And doubt fades. The past aligns neatly. Number 5. A woman dismisses contradictory evidence by refining her explanation. This is narrative reinforcement. Story absorbs anomaly. Absorption preserves certainty. Cause produces effect. Belief adopts, not revises. And accuracy loses priority. The story survives. Orientation trigger. Which stage are you at right now? Number 4. Understanding becomes equated with having an explanation. This is explanation sufficiency lock. Sense replaces source. Replacement halts inquiry. Cause leads to effect. Mechanisms remain hidden. And the lock engages. Knowing feels complete. Number 3. A man identifies as self-aware because he can articulate his thoughts. This is articulation as insight identity. Expression equals depth. Depth becomes performative. Cause leads to effect. Blind spots persist. And certainty settles. Language masks limits. Number 2. A woman trusts her intuition more than evidence because it feels internal. This is introspective privilege bias. Inside feels truer. Truer resists challenge. Cause leads to effect. Correction is ignored. And belief stays intact. The mind protects its voice. Number 1. The illusion of understanding persists because explanations feel like access. This is narrative substitution of mechanism. Story replaces process. Once substituted, curiosity fades. Cause leads to effect. Illusion stabilizes, and the loop closes. You don't hear how thoughts are made. You hear how they're justified. The illusion of understanding your own thoughts isn't arrogance, it's architecture. The brain delivers conclusions first and stories second. Those stories feel intimate, logical, and personal. That intimacy tricks awareness into believing it has access to the source. True understanding requires discomfort, slowing down, tracing uncertainty, and admitting that many thoughts arrive without permission or explanation. Most people don't resist insight. They resist losing the feeling of control that explanations provide. You don't need better thoughts. You need better visibility into how little access you have. When explanation feels like understanding, the mechanism stays invisible.